Adrian College in Adrian, Michigan, plays host to the 2013 Detroit Annual Conference of the United Methodist Church.
My little girl, she looks up to you like you're like a Disney princess.
This year's conference kicked off with Adam Hamilton holding a series of teaching seminars to bless the United Methodist churches. Hamilton's wisdom and passion for the church captured the audience from leaders to newbies. We also had our deans report and voting, and even snuck in a special performance by Bishop Kesey. And of course, there was great worship. Later, we'll hear from the United Methodist Camp Retreat and the Squared YC. But first, we'll talk with Bishop Kesey about her first Detroit Annual Conference.
It's been great. It's been really a good witness of United Methodist Witness here in the Detroit area. It's marvelous. I felt like the Spirit was moving in so many ways, and we had civil discussions about difficult issues. We've had good worship. We have faithful people doing ministry all around us. It's been an inspiration to me.
Detroit Renaissance District Superintendent Melanie Lee Carey shares what she took away from this year's conference.
I'm really excited about the courageous ministries that are happening on our district. We are leading the way and helping to birth new churches, and I'm really proud of the churches that are making really bold decisions about the Vital Merger group that they're giving up their buildings. The Royal Oak St. John's Church that's voted to merge with Royal Oak first, and what that means, and all the churches in Detroit as we work together. It's just really exciting, and I'm really pumped about that.
We shift gears and head outside to speak with the host of this year's most famous tent, the Hospitality Tent, hosted by Camp Retreats. The cookies were a crowd pleaser. Judson Collins, camp director, tells us what to expect from the camp this upcoming year.
It's really exciting this year. We're actually going to be breaking ground for a new retreat lodge on site, and it's been several years in the planning and dreaming. And Acorn Lodge is becoming a reality. We're going to do a big open house on June 8th, starting at 2 p.m. Hot dogs, popcorn, wagon rides, and camp tours. And the bishop's going to be joining us and leading us in worship. And so we're just really excited for the things that we have coming up.
One of the camp programs to take place at Judson Collins will be the Squared YC, formerly known as Urban Methodist Youth Camp. Hear why the change in name and what it means for the camp.
We've made some real changes. For the past 3 or 4 years, it's been the Urban Methodist Youth Camp, and what we're trying to do this year is we're trying to attract more different cultural groups within the United Methodist Church. So we sort of joined forces with a few other pastors from some other cultural sorts of churches, and we've started to build some marketing materials. What we're hoping to do is we're hoping to get some of everybody in terms of youth, Black youth, Korean youth, Hispanic youth, American Indians, and we're going to try to create programming to help foster relationships between those groups.
With so many projects and programs the United Methodist Church is involved with, we asked Bishop Kesey which project had the most buzz.
The Imagine No Malaria, that we've taken on that challenge. We've raised a lot of money already here at annual conference, and we've raised some before annual conference, and it's really it's one of my dreams that we can raise loads of money. Between the 2 annual conferences, we're working together on that, so that's my dream.
Bishop Kesey then shared some sensitive information with us and took us straight to the source.
Well, Imagine No Malaria starts with imagining what it was like when we had malaria in the United States, and we eradicated it in the 50s. But in other areas of the world, malaria is one of the largest killers. We have a program, $10 helps save a life. And if you can recruit members in your congregations to contribute $10, where else can you say that you can save a life for $10?
The Hands for Detroit project focuses its aim on our local neighborhoods. Reverend Carey preps us for this year's event.
Hands for Detroit this year will be bigger, better, more exciting, if that's even possible, than last year. We will be having, instead of 20 work sites, we're going to have 40. And we've included this year Pontiac as part of our focus. So there will be some work sites in Pontiac. And we're going to have work teams start at their work site. Lunch will be delivered to them. And then there'll be a celebration at the end of the day. We're actually going to have one in Metropolitan in Detroit and one at a site out in the Pontiac area. And we're going to live stream those back and forth somehow to each other. I'm not good with that, but I trust you guys will help us.
The Detroit Annual Conference just isn't about reporting what's been done. It's also about gaining motivation and inspiration to do more. From Adrian, Michigan, this is United Media Creations, hoping to inspire you to do more.